Hey guys, it's Crash, and it's Season 2 of the Franchise Masters Challenge here with the Los Angeles Kings, my favorite team, and I was hoping to win a Stanley Cup in Season 1. That didn't happen. We got swept in the second round by the Nashville Predators. We have a little bit of work to do with this roster, but hey, we made the playoffs, made it into the second round. There's a good base here. We're going to have to make some changes that we're not all that excited to make. I can tell you that right now. Let's get to the draft. Let's get into it. Let's start making some moves. Let's start making some changes. Let's see if we can bring in Alex Lafreniere. Make this roster a good one heading into Season 2. Let's take a look at our contracts here, because there's going to be a couple guys that we're not going to be able to sign. Hayden Fleury is our biggest concern. Roope Hintz as well. Justin Williams, Josh Anderson. We may actually be in pretty decent shape here. I think the Colorado deal's the best one, even though they're in the same... Are they in the same division? That's fine. We'll take a first for this one, which might actually help our chances getting Lafreniere here right away. Does Jake Gardiner do anything for us here? Not quite. Do we trade a Jeff Petrie? Doesn't work. Okay, so Lafreniere will not be an LA King for the time being. This is where I have the problems, being an LA Kings fan. This makes so much sense on paper. But there's players that I actually want to win with. And Drew Doughty is one of them. All right, so we're going to go into free agency here, take a look and see what is available to the team. And Pietrangelo is not available. Taylor Hall is. Let's take a look at him really quick, because he's kind of always one of our targets. Doesn't fit the squad. Dustin Brown, I think, is the most likely to move just because his contract is pretty high for what he brings to the table. Let's see if we can at least get a pick for him or something like that. Open up a little bit of cap space. Let's let him play with a bunch of jerks. Again, some of the moves that we have to make on this squad. Wayne Simmons is here. Joel Edmondson is not coming. Jan Ruda is, and so is Ilya Kovalchuk. Come on, guys. Trevor Lewis is coming back. Kyle Clifford is coming back. Ryan Reeves is on the squad. He's coming in a little bit less, which is good. And Bilexi's in. Let's go to the next season. We still have Kopitar. We still have Doughty. Okay, so we're going to move Kovalchuk a second and 3/4 for Oscar Lindblom here. Value should match up. There we go. A third and a third for Wayne Simmons. We're not going to use Wayne Simmons, and that would actually open up some cap space for us. So we've added Chris Tierney for that second line as long as he fits. I don't think Tatar fits that second line all that well. Dzingel fits the third line, which we have him on. I can't really find any bottom pairing guys. But he is the lower overall of all of them. I'm going to take a gamble here. So we got Jimmy Oleksiak. So our lines to start the season, we got Brendan Gallagher, Anze Kopitar, and Adam Henrique, Thomas Tatar, Roope Hintz, Alexander Ovechkin, which we're going to switch these two. Ovechkin doesn't really fit that second line, but he's Alexander Ovechkin. Armia, Tierney, Tuck, Anderson, Clifford, Reeves as our grinders. On defense, we've got Gardiner Doughty, Bufflin Oleksiak, Savard Ruda. Does this do anything for us? It hates it. Thanks for asking. Gardner, that's a 5 and a 1. I think we're okay. All right, the first month of season number 2 underway. Start off with a massive win streak, make it 4 wins in a row to start the season. 5 with that win against Pittsburgh. 6 with the win against Detroit. We did start off hot and heavy. We finished the month with a 3-game lose streak to go to 8, 4, and 0. Your leading scorer is Adam Henrique. He went 6-6. Brendan Gallagher went 5-7. Ovechkin 6-3. Kopitar 2-6. 2-6 for Rupe Hintz. In net, Carter Hart 8-4-0. 9-16. 2-5-0. 2 appearances for Georgiev. No starts. We simmed through November. Another loss to Columbus. Pick up an 8-1 win against Boston. 3-2 win against the Lightning. Back-to-back wins against Ottawa and Buffalo. We do pick up a loss against the Oilers mid-month. A win against the Vegas Golden Knights at the end of the month gets us to 20-7 on the season. Your leading scores for your team. Anze Kopitar with 26 points, 6 goals, 20 assists. 25 for Gallagher, 21 for Alex Ovechkin. Adam Henrique drops down to 20 points in 27 games. Goaltending looked a little bit better this month. 9.26 with a 2.14 for Carter Hart. A 5-2 record for Georgiev with a 9.11, 2.29. Whew. Back-to-back losses to the Avalanche and Sharks gets followed up by back-to-back wins against the Wild and Rangers. 30 wins in 2020 to start the season. 30-12 is our record. We have not lost in overtime either. Brendan Gallagher taking the lead. That's 3 different months, 3 different scoring leaders for your LA Kings. Kopitar with 34, Tierney with 31, Doughty with 31, Henrique, Ovechkin with 30 and 28. Ovechkin did have a rough month. Goaltending, 9-15 with a 2.45, and Georgiev 11-2 with a 9.34 and 1.66. That goaltending is probably some of the best that we've seen so far in this Masters Challenge, at least with me at the helm. We'll sim through January. Our first loss is on day 10 of the month. Our first loss comes at the hands of the Colorado Avalanche. We go back-to-back losses with the Blackhawks. We get back on the winning track with the Washington Capitals, but drop another decision to the Nashville Predators. Rough month for the squad, but we finish up 37-16. Brendan Gallagher still your point leader for the LA Kings. 46 points. Ovechkin getting back up on pace with 40 points. 38 for Tierney. 38 for Doughty. 37 for Kopitar. Henrique 35. Tuck 35. Bufflin 34. We don't have high scores, but we're definitely scoring. Everybody's stepping up and scoring. 9-10, 2-6-1, 9-3-4, 1-7-0 for Georgiev. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. We're going to sim. We're going to run through. I'm going to run with this squad heading into the playoffs. I don't think we need to make any changes at the trade deadline. We get our first shootout loss February 7th. And we back-to-back with Calgary, 3-2 loss there. 40th win comes at the hand of the Boston Bruins. Another shootout loss to the Dallas Stars this month. No, it's not going to work. We're going to full send. This is the squad we're running with. We're neck and neck with the Calgary Flames for tops in our division. A loss to the Ducks followed up by a win against the Oilers. We won 2 games in a row against the Oilers. A little bit of breathing room on the Flames at the top of the division. We absolutely demolish last year's record. Finish it up against the Pittsburgh Penguins with a 4-0 win. We finish with 57-23 and 2. Brendan Gallagher, your point leader for this squad, which is slightly surprising, not going to lie. 69 for Ovechkin, 69 for Kopitar. Nice. Doughty with 61, Henrique with 60, 57 with Tuck, 52 with Tierney, Tatar and Bufflin with 49 and 42 respectively. Your goaltending was lights out, 41-19 and 1 with 9 shutouts, 914 save percentage, 2.47 goals against average. But look at Georgiev, 16-4 with 1 overtime loss, 2 shutouts, 926 with a 193 in 24 appearances. It's dirty. It's disgusting. We're going to sim through to find out who we're up against in the first round. It's the St. Louis Blues. We sim the first 3. That's a loss. That's a win. That's a win. We're up 2-1. Can we make it 3-1? We can. Can we close out the St. Louis Blues in Game 5? After 1, we're up 2-0. Dustin Byfuglien and Alex Tuch. No scoring in 2. 10 to go, up 2-0. Kyle Clifford makes it 3-0. Carter Hart with the shutout to close the door. The St. Louis Blues are done. We head on to the second round for the second time. Toronto beat Boston in 7, by the way. We take on the Calgary Flames. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. I was actually worried about getting them in this round, but we're up 3-0. Good guys are up 2-1. Oleksiak and Ovechkin, Tkachuk with the lone goal for the Flames. Tie game after 2. Sam Bennett and Matthew Tkachuk. Alexander Ovechkin with his second. Chris Tierney on the power play. Makes it 4-3. Good guys. Calgary scores a power play goal. Kevin Shattenkirk, but Kopitar responds immediately. We get a power play goal. Adam Henrique on the power play. 6-4 for your Los Angeles Kings with 5 to go. We will sweep the Calgary Flames and go to the Western Conference Finals. And we get the Nashville Predators, who eliminated us last year. Win, loss, win. We're up 2-1. Can we make it 3-1? We can. After 1-2-1, good guys, Brendan Gallagher and Alexander Ovechkin, Matt Duchene for the Predators. 4-2 after 2. Duchene gets his second. Kopitar gets his first of the game. Brendan Gallagher responds with his second. We've got a 2-goal lead heading into the third period. Josh Osang makes it 4-3. Can we get a little bit of insurance? 2 to go. We have to jump in. I got to watch the trophy. Well, I almost missed it. Jeez. Kopitar with Alexander Ovechkin's visor, apparently. Back to Oleksiak. Gets over the red line. Cross ice over to Byfuglien. Back to Henrique. Over to Oleksiak. Shoots. Misses. Takes some time off the clock, though. Brendan Gallagher picks it up. That's Gallagher with that visor. Why is he 11? Or does he have a dark visor too? Weird. Either way. The Predators have the puck over the red line. They dump it in. They pull their goalie with 30 seconds left on the clock. Byfuglien over to Oleksiak. Over to Kopitar. Ovechkin. Over the red line. Breaks into the offensive zone. The goalie did not get pulled. Josi gets pinned along the boards. Kopitar picks up the puck. 13 seconds left. Ovechkin shoots. Saved by Pekka Rinne. Out front, Ovechkin. Wow. No shot. Ovechkin still fighting for the puck, keeping it in the offensive zone. The Los Angeles Kings are your Western Conference Finals champions. We're going to the Stanley Cup. Let's go. The gray hair on Kopitar. Kopitar goes to pick up the trophy. He's not going to touch it. No, thank you. And he looked at the camera right there. Here we go. Stanley Cup Finals, year 2. Oh man, if we get the Leafs, I didn't take a look earlier, but if we get the Leafs, that would be fantastic. And I'm only saying that because of the Classic 93 series. We will get the Tampa Bay Lightning, though. We sim the first 3. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. Let's go. After 1, 1-1. Tied at 1. Josh Anderson with 6 to go. One minute left in this game. Hintz to take the face-off. Ovechkin picks it up. Over to Doughty. Hintz almost picks up that puck at the blue line. Tampa Bay corrals the puck. Paquette skates back, dumps it in. Just under 50 seconds ago, Gardner over to Hintz. Gives it up in the offensive zone. Picked up by Gardner, though. The goalie pulled. It's an empty net for Tampa Bay. Hedman over to Coleman. 35 seconds left. Coleman still with the puck. Over the blue line. They're giving him a lot of space. Shot from the point. Carter Hart with the save. 26 seconds left. Empty net. Tampa Bay down by 1. Big face-off coming here in the Kings defensive zone. Kopitar to take the face-off against Stamkos. Big face-off win for the Kings. Oleksiak out in front of the net. Crosses over in front of the net to Henrique. Oleksiak killing some clock. There's Gallagher. Back to Oleksiak. Back to Byfuglien. Big press by Tampa Bay. 7 seconds to go. Couldn't find an opening. Shoots. Scores. Dustin Byfuglien. Oh. Your LA Kings in season 2. You win it with your team and it's so different. It is so different when you win it with your team. And there were 2 guys I wanted to stay with, was Kopitar and Drew Doughty. I needed this. I needed this. And we had Tuxki on the team, and we had Rupe Hintz we stuck with. He's never lifted the cup. Oh, he got the Conn Smythe. Anze Kopitar, let's go. In his 2 Stanley Cup wins, it was Dustin Brown, who we traded at the beginning of the season. There's Ovechkin. We needed to bring him in. Oh. Who does he pass it off to? Josh Anderson. 4th line dynamo. Who's going to be the greedy one? Jamie Oleksiak. Let's go. I've seen it twice in my lifetime. I want to see it again. There's Carter Hart. We always get Carter Hart. What a team. Oh, look at Kopitar and Drew Doughty right in the middle. Needed that one. Needed that one. I don't normally take a look at the awards. The individual awards, but for some reason I feel like I want to this time. You don't need 5s. We had 5-3-3 for our lines. 75 morale. Gallagher, Kopitar, Adam Henrique, Alexander Ovechkin, Rupe Hintz, Thomas Tatar. We almost traded Tatar like 10 times. Yoel Armia, Chris Tierney, Alex Tuck, Ryan Reeves, Kyle Clifford, and Josh Anderson on defense. We had Jake Gardner, Drew Doughty, Dustin Bufflin, Jamie Elysiak, David Savard, Yanni Ruda. And in net, Carter Hart and Alex Georgiev. That was a Prezi. Oh, it wasn't a Prezi. Pittsburgh got it. I thought it was a Prezi. Interesting. Brad Marchand, your Art Ross Trophy winner. Hart Memorial Trophy winner. John Klingberg, your Norris. Bergeron, Lady Bing. Wallstrom, Rookie of the Year. Kopitar, we knew the Conn Smythe. Carter Hart, Vezina. William Jennings. That's what I was expecting. Bill Masterson. Boursois. Bergeron. What a season. What a season. There you have it. It's Los Angeles Kings Season 2 with the Franchise Masters here on the Crash Andrews YouTube page and another Stanley Cup. And this one meant more than any of them. Doesn't matter where we go, how far we go, any other season. The fact that we got this one, the only downside is Deke did it in 1 year. So make sure you hit that subscribe, the notifications, the likes, and hit this button, that button, this button over here as well. Join us over at Twitch, twitch.tv/crash_Andrews. And we'll move on. I believe it's Minnesota next. We're moving on with the Masters. Hopefully we win more Stanley Cups, I guess. Guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you on the next one.